What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today, our coverage of the Rise of Iron continues. There's so much information that's out there, and so much information that we still need to know about before the September 20th release of the Rise of Iron. And of course, there are going to be a lot of secrets that we find out after the game is released, and maybe weeks after. Who knows? Remember the Black Spindle? Yeah, that stuff can still happen. But I want to talk about weapons. I want to talk about exotic weapons for starters. Because the very first thing that I kept seeing my eye catch to was this hand cannon. This crazy looking hand cannon. And in my mind, this thing looks so different from any other weapon that we typically see in the game. In my mind, this was an exotic hand cannon. What it looked like to me was a mix between the Thorn and the Drake's Promise, I guess. A little bit of a mixture between the two. That's what I was thinking, at least. And I had heard that, you know what, maybe they're talking about that sidearm that looks like a Robocop style of gun. But to me, this doesn't really scream Robocop. This screams Thorn, at least as far as the barrel goes. How it's got all this corrugated metal, and that's kind of the way that the chamber is for the Thorn's bullets. My mind thought that this was going to be the Thorn. You know how whenever weapons came into year 2, some of them got a little bit of a different aesthetic look? I thought maybe the Thorn coming into year 3 was going to get a different look. Or maybe this was a Thorn with ornaments on it. I thought this was just crazy. This might be a new exotic that at least we need to talk about, or at least we need to talk about what this might be. But then today I was going through some images and I saw this image, and it was the hand cannon in question, along with another weapon, and they look really similar as far as the aesthetics go. They both have that corrugated metal going up and down the barrel. And we know from looking at this auto rifle that this is actually an Iron Banner auto rifle. Bungie ended up putting out in their Game Informer article that this auto rifle is something that you get from the Iron Banner. And taking a look at this image, this doesn't look like any other type of Iron Banner weapon that we have ever seen. All of these weapons look extremely, I don't know how you would put it, used, dingy, dirty. They look like they've gone through the ringer, as opposed to the Iron Banner weapons that we have now, which are pretty pristine. So yes, I had to come to grips that the hand cannon in question was not an exotic, and that it is probably one of our Iron Banner weapons that we're going to be getting in the Rise of Iron. And wow, these weapons look really different. And we actually see there are several different Iron Banner weapons that they've showcased, though they haven't really made it too prominent. In this image right here that they were showcasing as far as one of the early images for the Game Informer article, we can see that not only is the hunter carrying the hand cannon, but also it looks like he has an Iron Banner sniper rifle on his back, and that sniper rifle looks massive and quite deadly. Also, in going through some of the other images, I feel like this is also a version of the shotgun. I feel like this weapon is a shotgun that we're probably going to get in the Iron Banner. And one of the aesthetics that we can just take is that all of these weapons are going to look more like they've gone through the ringer of battle. And they've got that metal, that corrugated metal that's got all those rivets and divots going up and down around the barrel in a cylindrical fashion. So that looks like the type of weapons that we're going to be grinding for every month whenever Lord Saladin or whoever it is comes back. But here's my question, what are these weapons modeled after, and who are they going for? We know back in year 1 we were getting weapons based on the deceased fallen Iron Lords. And those were Radagast's Fury, we had Perrin's Fire, Squori's Revenge, Felwinter's Lie. We had weapons all about the Iron Lords. In year 2 we had stuff like Bredemart's Stand and Waileran's March, Colovance's Duty. Somebody might need to call in My Name is Bife and give me a little bit of a lore update, because I don't know who those other people are. Obviously, Bife is pretty much our Destiny historian here in the Destiny directory, so maybe he knows who Bredemart and Colovance are. I definitely don't. But who are these year 3 Iron Banner weapons going to be named after or created after? Because they definitely aren't in the same type of looks category as the ones that we had in year 1 and year 2. And that's just really interesting to me. Now, since we're talking about the Iron Banner, let's finish off this video with some of the changes that's going to happen to the Iron Banner in the Rise of Iron. For starters, we're going to have a new game mode in the Crucible, and it's called Supremacy. Basically, people who play Call of Duty will know this as kill confirmed, so whenever you kill an enemy, they're going to drop a crest, and if you want to get a score, you have to pick up that crest. Getting the kill just won't give you the score, getting the crest will. So I truly believe that in Destiny, I think that that's going to be a really interesting game mode. I think that's going to be really interesting. In fact, we might see people who just spec out in agility, maybe spec out in invisibility and agility, and run around the map trying to collect and deny the teammates and your enemies the crest. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that will be a lot of fun, and Bungie is so excited for that they're going to make the very first Iron Banner that comes out with the Rise of Iron Supremacy. So get ready for it, because we are going to get a large dose of Supremacy. So hopefully it's a good time. Also, Bungie is teasing something else big for the Crucible, and I believe everybody is anticipating that as custom matches. That should be a lot of fun. I think that could be a lot of fun. That is absolutely something that I want to see. Whenever custom matches comes, I think I can definitely have some fun videos doing clan PvP rumble matches. Boy, that will make for some really fun videos in my personal opinion. And finally, they talked about how we level up and how we go through our Iron Banner in general. Right now, I believe that it's pretty easy to hit rank 5, but the reason why it's easy is because we've got this tempered buff going on, and if you play over the weekend and turn in your big bounties over the weekend, you're easily going to be able to level up. But what if you can't play on the weekend? What if you can only play on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What if you're going on vacation over the weekend? Well, apparently this has happened to enough people, and Bungie heard the complaint, so they're going to deal away with the tempered buff, and they're saying that overall it's going to be easier to hit rank 5. So right from the start, right from the beginning, you should be able to easily rank up to rank 5, even on a Tuesday. I mean, you might not be able to rank up to rank 5 on a Tuesday, though with as many matches as some of you play on Tuesday and Wednesday, who knows, I'm not going to put it past you. You easily might be able to do that, and I think that's a really nice thing. I typically do wait until the weekend to really play and get going, but I can feel this as being significantly better, and anything that's going to let you rank up quicker is a good thing in my estimation. You also will no longer need to wear your shader and class item. They're pretty much doing away with the shader, emblem, and class item bonuses that are happening with Iron Banner. You'll see people rocking out anything that they want. So I think Iron Banner is looking to be a good time coming with the Rise of Iron. New weapons, new game modes, new ways to rank up and get rewards. Oh yeah, armor from your bounty turn-ins as well. Yeah, Iron Banner is looking to be a good time in the Rise of Iron. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Iron Banner, and I'll see you around in Destiny. Rising that iron.